Okay, 1998 BC 27. If the sum from n equals 0 to infinity of a sub n x to the n is a Taylor series that converges to f of x for all real numbers, then what is f prime of 1? So first of all, we know that f of x is equal to the sum of a sub n x to the n. And if that's true, then f prime of x, the derivative, is just the derivative of the general term of the series, or the derivative of the series. And to find that, we're just going to bring down the exponent, so we'll now have n times a sub n times x to the n minus 1. So when we want the derivative of a series, we can simply take the derivative of the general term. And again, the derivative is only going to be affected by the variable x. Everything else is considered to be a constant, so a sub n is a constant. There's no, we're not going to take the derivative of that. It's a constant multiple rule for derivatives. So if that's f prime of x, then f prime of 1, first of all, we know that n has to start from 1 with the derivative, and not at 0. Now, one easy way to tell that is that if we put in 0 if we started n at 0, the exponent of x would then be 0 minus 1 would be a negative 1, and that wouldn't do what we needed to do. The lowest we should go down to is 0 for that. So that tells us when we take the derivative of the general term, if we have an n minus 1, then n has to start at 1. I hope that's clear. And then f prime of 1, the only thing we're going to do is substitute 1 for x. But when we do that, 1 to any power is always going to give us 1. And that leaves us with the sum from 1 to infinity of n times a sub n. And that is option D. And we're done.